Right, we're back on. Not private chat, comments indicate.
Right, okay.
Right, just going to wait for everybody to catch up. I'll put it on Facebook.
So,
just go, but well, we're back on now. I'm just going to announce it that we're back on now.
In them you carry on doing that. I'm trying to think which one I like the best in them people in the background.
Which what?
Which one I like best in people in the background? Which one do you think I like best in the background?
The Crossman. I like the lady best, the old lady.
The obvious lady that's from the start face of fuck off.
Eh?
Her face is like just killed me.
Where?
It's an interesting face.
Oh, post! Hello, Nicole. Richard, hello, everybody. Right, normal service has been resumed. We are back on.
We well and truly fucked that up.
I don't know where, but I don't think it was us because I didn't do anything. That was what it sounded like at the beginning.
So we did do it, right?
Oh, yeah, we know that. I just want to make sure that everybody...
All right, Richard, I'm all right. I'm fat, bald,
Hello, everybody.
I'm doing all right, mate.
I'm just updating everybody so we know it was...
Hello again, Martin. I think we might...
Right, Martin, you can come back on now. Just give me a sec.
Carlos, we might have sussed it.
Right, we have sussed it.
I wonder if is it worth trying to replay it again?
No, it won't do it. They're on it. It's something in the video that puts a signal out to Bastard FM, and it just because I've had it before. Do you remember we did one? We did what's it called? One on the comedy. We did all the comedy bits. Do you remember? And there's something. It sends a signal out.
Oh, right, pissed him off that, didn't you? You spent ages.
I spent 4 fucking hours that day. 4 days. Oh, not days, hours. You're right, exaggerating, bastard, tonight. Told you a million times. Anyway. Yeah, good evening, Chris. Good evening, Nicole. Hello, Nicole. Paul, good evening, Paul. Good night, Paul. Good night, Paul. Right, Marty, you can come back on now. We can hear you. I put the invite. Anybody else wants to come on? Richard, you know Richard. That's in your list there. We are near Uncle Pete.
Yeah, in Preston.
Yeah. So, so you can come back on. We can hear everything now. I didn't do anything different. I just did the old classic turn it off and turn it back on again. So, fuck you, technology. All right, so Martin, get yourself back on if you want.
Easy.
Here he is. Here he is.
This is Random Bloke.
Hello, Random Bloke.
Yes. It's fantastic to come back on the show. I think the
Hey, John, turn the lights on.
All right, I want to see if it worked.
Yeah, no, it's working. It's working. Yes, turn the lights on so we can see it.
I think the nefarious forces have been playing against us this evening.
That's it, John. See it now. That's my brother.
That's well bizarre. Hang on.
I may have to. Basically, this is my. It's fantastic to have you back on because I've really missed you. But I'm back in the cupboard. So thank you.
What? So you're not gay anymore?
You're not gay anymore?
I've never been gay, but but I'm.
When you came out of the cupboard, did that not?
Yeah, it's just a joke,
Do you not like cock then?
No, I don't back the other side,
It's only like see. What do you know when you have a right good poo? It feels kind of good, doesn't it? So
when you have a real what? Sorry, when you have a real what?
A good poo.
Straight onto shitting.
When you have a right good poo.
It's uncanny. It's uncanny.
Yes. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So it does feel a bit good. Do you know when it's coming out? You think like, it does feel good, doesn't it?
I mean, it's funny you should say that because there's several cult leaders. There's several cult leaders who've actually said that they've attained enlightenment literally when they're about to have a poo. Yeah. It's one of those weird things.
How's your camper, man, John?
No questions asked. It's raped. Raped. We set off on last Saturday morning to go down to Cornwall. Did 330. Well, did 325 mile. Got 7 mile away from campsite, and engine blew up.
John, can we see your eyes? Because I said you got blue eyes.
He thinks you've got blue eyes.
No, green. Hang on, with camera there.
So I really hate the fact that I can't see a thing without my glasses, and I look like such a fucking nonce when I put my glasses on. But I can't see anything with my glasses.
Have you got a shiny head?
Get all kids away! Get up! You want to be in my gang, my gang, my gang?
Oh, I mean, I'm not being funny, Woz, but I think if me and you were outside the school gate, they'd probably pick you as the fucking one to arrest, not me. But there you go.
It's only because I've got kids.
To be fair, I'm the first one to slag him off, but you're completely wrong. You're all like a nonce.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's funny. So.
Oh, what?
I'm going to take. If anyone's watching who's watched previous channels, so it was actually Barry Titler who called me the bug-eyed nonce in the first place, and Barry's now back on YouTube doing his chatting. I'm gonna beef him up, chatting with me in my HTV, and basically what he does is point of view, kind of. He's driving his truck all over the country, delivering loads and stuff like that. To be honest, it's compulsive viewing. Once you get into it, it's like I struggled driving my fucking Ford Fiesta around like Hastings. Okay, watching Barry Titler drive a fucking 44-ton truck all around the country. I find it compulsive. Yeah.
Swearing, please. All right.
That's not funny.
All right, then.
You carry on swearing. So how do you go on? I love this name. Use tampon sucker.
Right, I know what that is.
How do you know who that is?
It's kind of stupid thing he'd say.
Who?
I don't know if I can children to this.
So do you have a good holiday, John? Then what you tried, right?
Do you know what? I'm looking at you guys in my cupboard. I can't see a thing. It's all a blur. I come on here just to hear your wacky laugh and everything. It's mental.
You're Peterson and interrupting. Sorry. No, it's good seeing you. You know those specs you get out of like the back of magazines. I'm going to put my X-ray specs on. The ones that kind of you can see through people. Yeah, God. You do look a lot younger, Woz. Woz, have you been on a diet? Woz? You look a lot younger.
Really looks so fat.
I've been working out. You know what I mean? Body's a tenth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm on it like no. It's just a bigger T-shirt.
Yeah, that's the thing with me. That's the thing with me. I have literally. The thing is, it's once you become a fat bastard, and then if you lose a few pounds, it's massive, isn't it? I was literally like fucking 108 kilograms. Now I've gone down to 94, and I'm thinking, oh, that's great, but I'm still a fat cunt,
We're not fat.
Yeah, all right, Gav.
All right, Gav. All right, Clint's here again. I know that, but Gaz is getting more cider. You got more cider, even. Oh, Mark Seed's here. Hello, Mark. Why am I talking like that? Cider. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. Look,
apparently, what you need to do is make fucking shite TikTok videos and fumble around with your fucking hair and like pretend you're drinking broccoli soup. That's the way to do it.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
Just talking about that tonight. Saying about stuff about doing that. I haven't got a TikTok account, and I'm not getting a TikTok account.
You're not fat, but you're very strange. Use tampon sucker.
Use tampon sucker actually has the nerve to say that you're not fat, but you're very strange. What a name that is! Use tampon sucker.
Yeah. Jimmy O'Neill. Hey, Jimmy O'Neill, calling you out, you fucking TikTok wanker.
What's that?
That's a sweet potato and bananas.
James O'Neill, you TikTok wanker. Stop eating your broccoli.
Should we call somebody?
As in what, a live line?
Let's need somebody to help Martin because he's off barning.
Yeah. John Butcher's here.
Fuck
John
off, you TikTok wanker.
From Burnley.
Oh, look, he's a floating head.
Thank God somebody that's fatter than me. Oh, thank God for that.
What do you mean faster than you?
John, what happened to you?
James O'Neill, you TikTok wanker. Get back down and stick your mouth into your broccoli soup. Fuck off. Anyway.
Are you still taking the medication, Martin?
No, obviously not. Obviously not. I'd come off of it.
Pay up for that, Martin. A fiver if you can get that halfway up your arse. Sideways.
Yeah.
What are you up to, John?
How's it going, John?
Not a right lot.
Oh, your head's still off.
I'm back.
I feel like I might get arrested over watching this guy. Next time you fart in public, shout, "Can I smell popcorn?" and watch everyone inhale.
Brilliant.
Oh, yeah, no, that's one I do with the, what I did with the...
Get him on here. Get him on here.
I'm a scaffold for job for a few weeks and it absolutely stinks. And then you go, can you smell diesel? And they go, oh! Fucking can't smell diesel, but I can smell piss.
Yeah, we did, John. We got it fixed. I just turned it off and turned it back. John, that is so spooky with your head just floating around like that. I do like it. I do. I think it's very impressive, that. It is. It's like a floating head, isn't it?
Fucking red and fat.
I know, yeah. Have you been holding your breath? Or have you just had a difficult move?
It's a suntan.
Hey, you still got a good head.
Where have you
Still
been?
got a good head of bird.
I've been Paddington Cricket Club.
It has been warm today, hasn't it? It's been nice.
Been red hot today.
Yeah.
I've been Paddingham Cricket Club.
That's it, son. Drinking Pepsi Max.
Yeah.
How my life changed.
Hey, you actually look like you've lost some weight.
That's 'cause
I have
he's got
actually. I
more
was
body.
2.5 stone.
Have you? I was taking piss then.
Yeah, man.
You do actually a little bit like you lost some weight.
You
No, you do look a lot. You do look a lot. All of you look a lot sharper than when I saw you previous, which is not really like to say too much, because obviously when I saw you a few months ago, you looked like rather podgy and like out of shape. But now you haven't gone any further downhill, so that's probably a good thing, you know. And you know, and let's not have these fucking malt loaf eating cunts who come on here and tell us how to behave and what we should do, and this is how you should like live your life, you know, eat like fucking broccoli soup and go to the gym. Well, fucking Jim, you shouldn't be such a fat bastard in the first place, should you, you fat cunt? All right,
James, I would like to apologise for Martin.
no way, because he's literally bullied me and put me down to everyone, so fuck him.
Hey, what's going on?
He's only having crap.
What, Martin?
Yeah.
Martin, your hump of hate has just been filling and filling and filling to the last hour.
Yeah. I'm full of hate. I filled up a whole fucking soup bucket of hate. Okay.
Holly off Red Dwarf.
Only off Red Dwarf.
Fuck off. No, he gets away with it. I was like, I don't want to listen to your mental health problems and everything. Like, I've got mental health problems, but I've got over them, you know. But I'm not like a bitter and like abusive cunt. No, fuck off. Okay, you abuse everybody and you have your cultish little followers, okay, who come down, and I was one of them. Okay, fuck you. Okay.
Right.
Why your neck?
Yeah.
Why your neck, you pal?
What a fucking arsehole. Massive fucking arsehole. You know what? I can't even be bothered to burn the t-shirt. I fucking wet my arse on it and threw it over the fucking hedge. and like, you know, gave it to a hedgehog. Fuck off.
Right, Martin.
Take a few deep breaths.
Come on. In with anger, Martin, and out with love. Come on.
Fully
In with anger
in.
and out with love. Come on, Martin. Breathe in, Martin. In with anger.
What's he gonna do? You know, what's he gonna do? Go and fucking, like, you know, rub Keith Roberts' bottom tonight? Who knows? Who cares? You know?
Right.
Fuck off.
That's it. There's only one thing for this. There's only one thing to get us out of this.
You're gonna fuck me off. And
Fastest two like a dog in the world. Deuce was found badly injured in a ditch in eastern Kentucky back in April.
Martin, calm down.
Martin, look, it's too
Side of
late.
his body.
Are you the fastest two like a dog in the world?
Deuce was found badly injured in a ditch in eastern Kentucky back in April.
You know what I mean?
You really thought you were going to get fucked off then, didn't you?
but to be honest, I actually need to apologise. I didn't mean to do any of this. I don't know what's come over me. It's because I put my phone in the cupboard and I've just gone off on one. I've had a
Where's he gone?
Get him back on.
I'm enjoying
I'm
it.
only kidding, Martin. I'm only kidding.
No, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. I literally deserve to be consigned to the sea. What's happened to me today? I've had a back tooth taken out. They said, don't put a swab in it. Don't take any alcohol. Don't do anything. So I've had 2 days without having any food whatsoever. And then I've had a tooth taken out. I've had a load to drink. I've got a load of bile and bitterness like inside me, and you give me like an outlet to do it. I apologise to everybody. No,
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't want to rain your channel. Talk about good stuff and fuck me off. Sorry.
John, what have you been up to, mate?
Absolutely
When you
nothing. I've been off sick for 10
When
weeks.
are you going away next?
I'm going away on Wednesday.
You wanker.
What's he doing?
Going away on Wednesday. Where to?
I'm only going to Portugal for 5 days.
Oh, well, you're off that shit.
Playing golf and getting pissed.
All right. Oh, sounds all right, that.
Is it as good as Paddy?
Is it as good as Paddy and Warren said?
Not as good as Paddy and Beach.
You know, I've never been to Portugal. Boring thing, but I've never been.
It's like
Nice,
Spain.
it's nice. I mean, I can't play golf to save my life, but I can get pissed.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you a golfer,
What am I
Martin?
My excuse is Brighton beat Newcastle.
Hey, your excuse is Brighton, Newcastle.
Brighton beat Newcastle.
Are you close to Hastings? We were talking about Hastings.
Hastings,
Yeah,
not Hastings.
I'm in St Leonard's actually, which is like the home actually to Brighton. It's just on the train. It's just on the road. Okay, they are no. Even though I had my tooth taken out, I managed to get to the match, and it's just amazing. We were like dead and buried, and I wish my dad could be alive to see this day. Amazing.
Well, you murdered him.
Your dad.
Seagulls.
What, just seeing you on here? Just seeing you on here?
Seagulls.
Brighton beat Newcastle.
Seagulls. Yeah. Fuck Eddie Howe. Fuck Saudi Arabia. Fuck Anthony Gaylord Gordon. And all of those Newcastle wankers. We beat them. We smashed them into the ground. And we are the new emerging force. And we have got Ansu Fati playing for. We have Roberto De Zerbi. We have Solly March. My dad, I wish my dad could live to this day.
Martin. Many a time when I've advertised this show, I've actually put in the title the anti-negativity show. Now, right now, that is the complete and utter opposite of what this show is all about.
Yeah. Well,
So
I'm not being, so Steve, I'm not being negative. Okay, that's exactly what Mr. O'Neill is. I'm being positive. I'm so elated today that I had a fucking something horrible happened to me, and then something brilliant happened to me, and I don't care about myself. I care about my fucking my football team and my people I know. That's what matters. I don't, I'm the whatever. I'm. Dun, dun, dun,
Go
dun.
away, boy. You bother me.
I am nothing, but I will take over from you. Yes, I am nothing. What did you expect?
What's that on?
Elon Musk.
Oh.
Are we going to read about you in the news tomorrow, Martin? Are you going to read this just in?
Well, only if I get in my fucking motor car and go up your fucking M1 and M62 and fucking take out that fucking curly haired broccoli cunt. You know,
Martin,
whatever.
where's all this come from? Do you know when they took that tooth out? Was that all your goodness that you had left? Is that the only, like, they actually took the good bit out and now that's it?
I just fucking hate people who are full of shit and they make out they're better than you. They do these videos, you know, like that. You know, you're not funny. You stop. You were fuck off, Jim. You were funny like 10 years ago. Fucking hell. I sucked his fucking ring piece for like fucking the last 3 years. I've had enough. Okay, fuck off.
Martin, can I say something? I think Jimmy Orr's a wanker.
Not very
I'm
nice.
joking, Jimmy.
Why, John,
You know what?
that his tits. Martin, it's the Sabbath. You should be on here.
Oh, yeah.
You can, you know.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah.
The thing is about me and him is that it's like if he lived next door to me, he wouldn't say boo to a goose, you know, but it's because, you know, we're like fucking 300 miles apart, really.
He would
Fuck
come
off.
down.
Huge tampon sucker says, I'm not going to lie. This
It's
is the
like
best
really funny, isn't it? It's like really funny. It's like he made a big deal out of me sending him like a fucking orange and blue baboon with his knob sticking out, which was a joke. Okay.
What a real
When he sent me pictures of his own fucking knob, you know, Jesus Christ, fuck off.
Have you still got them pictures?
No, I sent them to Peter Boothroyd to you know, like to make into a trance-like video.
Where did you get the baboon from?
I
found it off the internet on a rather niche website.
Did you need licenses and stuff before you could send it up? Send it.
Fuck off.
Well, you need animal control, won't you, to get send it back?
We need some control.
Yeah, we do need.
There is actually a website which says it's a website which is against palm oil, the destruction of the rainforest in Indonesia and palm oil, and it's like and it has all these pictures of like orangutans and blue, orange, and so if I wish to transition, so it's like all these people want to transition. You're some. No, listen. You're some hairy bloke. You're some fucking Harry Gibbon-like bloke, and you want to transition to woman. No, there's all these beautiful.
I'm sorry, Martin, but you were fucking on one.
He's still on one.
He's still ranting away in the background now, isn't it? He's still going.
Sorry, Martin.
I'm sorry, Martin.
We love you, but
you're on one tonight, pal.
Proper on one.
It's just absolutely blown my mind.
Not that it's a show, but let him speak.
Let him speak.
You can fuck off.
Martin Redding and Barry Titley should wrestle naked like in that Oliver Reed film.
What was that film?
It was Ken Russell film, wasn't it?
Yeah. There and Jack.
All right, John.
So anyway, that month needs backfilling and excavation on Monday morning. Anyway, John, so how you going, you big redhead bastard?
Red?
Your face. You look like a fat match.
It's more of a off brown.
You look very well, actually, John.
I feel well, sir. Well, I can't see with glasses on.
Oh yeah, I can see where you've had your shades on. You've got
Oh yeah.
You got the tans, you know, you've had your shades on this today when you've been at Paddington Beach.
Last time I seen you, I just landed dinner. I just got into we
Yeah.
got wearing it. I
Yeah,
literally landed the day
yeah, you just
before.
got back. Yeah. Have you not been back over? No.
No, no,
No plans.
no, not really. No, we're trying to do this bulk.
Yeah, we're nearly,
Really?
we're a good way. But yeah.
How long we talking now before it's out?
Oh, it's hard to tell
it's hard
because
to say.
I mean,
We don't know. We've never done it before. We've written
I mean,
the book.
what?
Are you in it?
Yeah.
What was a significant point in your life that you and John had together in your life?
I watched them getting bummed in Thailand.
Did you?
Yeah.
All right. How was that, John?
It was tender.
Well, no, actually, I didn't watch it. I heard about it though. Anyway, that all-knowing laugh.
I was doing the bumming.
Oh, Jan's here. Jan says stupid autocorrect was not Wiz. Nice to see you three, but who was that total Horace? Never mind in slagging Newcastle United. Yeah, he's marked. He was
The fair exam, they wanted slagging off.
Eh?
They wanted slagging off, did Newcastle? They cost me money today.
I know more fucking football.
We're not allowed to talk footy.
Yeah, I don't want to talk football either.
Yeah, he's a potato boy.
Yeah.
Use Tampak sucker. I'm pretty sure that's Bradley, by the way. My mate from the tattoo shop.
Oh, all right.
Even though he changes his name and comes up with the same old shit.
Brad, where did you come up with used tampon sucker?
It's just a pastime.
It might not be Brad, but I put a bit of money on it. I'm all right, Brad.
So where are you going back, Thailand? And it's funny. Totally busted. Yeah. So are you planning on going back to Thailand, John, or out? Or?
Hopefully Christmas time.
I've never been abroad at Christmas, and I can't.
It's best time of year to go there.
Is it? Is
Yeah.
it not like weird it being hot and sunny at Christmas?
No, it's lovely.
No.
Is it? Is it really? Is.
It's really good, isn't it? Best time of
Different
year.
class.
Yeah.
It depends if you're a Christmas person.
It's
Oh,
not
yeah.
really warm. When you're in an air-conditioned bar, it's not warm.
You left last year, didn't you? I can't remember.
Yeah, I left on Christmas Eve.
Ah, that's right. I remember. Yeah.
With my granddaughter's first Christmas.
When we all celebrated.
You fucked off and got yourself a job, didn't you?
Yeah.
No, when he came back, all storms happened. Is that when you came back and all storms happened? Was that the last time you came back? Oh no, it
Well,
was.
when I went there, all storms happened. When I came back, all storms happened. Whenever I go, I just pick up.
Yeah, it is, and people die.
Yeah, it is great, man. I knew it was, Brad.
Yeah. So what we're going to talk about? What are we going to talk? Is everyone going to come on?
I want that guy to come back on. It was brilliant.
Oh, we were getting too much. We really like Martin,
He's
but he
being
was
sarcastic, by the way.
who?
John.
No, he wasn't. He was enjoying it.
I was enjoying it. It blew my mind.
Enjoying it.
It did totally
So,
blow my
anybody
mind.
want to come on? Anybody else? So, what's your plans then, John? Are you going to change the world?
No, not me. I'm not even going to change myself.
I know. I don't know anything that's happened in the world because I don't watch the news anymore, so I don't know anything that goes on.
Use tampon sucker. Come on.
Yeah, come on. No, don't let him on. Come on, somebody come on for the chat.
Get everybody on.
Let's see how pissed you are, Brad. Sorry, use tampon sucker.
Do I know Brad? Has he been on before?
I can't remember. He's been on other ones and made an absolute bell end of himself. And then that's why I just keep changing his names all over the place. Because he's a troll. He's like an internet troll.
Is he from Jersey?
Yeah.
See, I said that last time as well when we were on. Is he from Jersey? Oh, Brad, you silly sausage. John, do some serious destruction to a Thai bird. That's not nice. How about having love?
And that's why it gets fucked up everywhere.
Why do we have to do violent things to ladies when we're doing it? Why can't we do pretty things and nice things for the ladies?
The trouble with that is finding a Thai bird.
Pardon?
Well, you
Problem
said
with that one,
that,
isn't it?
I think you
Finding a
said that
Thai
in the book,
bird.
find a Thai bird. Because you said that in the book. You said that usually, if they're really fit, it's a bloke.
Yeah.
He's right.
It doesn't say a lot for Thai women, then, does it?
Yeah, true.
We wrote that bit in the book about Steve was saying about that. He was giving a brief description.
I've got one lasting memory of a lady boy. Well, I was with Damage, and we'd been out on piss. There were a load of us, and they'd all fucked off, and we were walking behind everybody else, and there were a bar on its own in the middle of nowhere. I can't remember whereabouts it were. It was blatantly a lady boy. It was blatantly a lady boy bar.
No, I don't know if you are.
Let's go in here. Let's go in here. So I said, go on then. So we went in to get a beer. Stands at the bar, gets a drink, turns around, there's a pool table there. 2 girls playing pool. I say girls.
No.
Stephen just happened to mention about him being a ladyboy and asking him to prove it. So one of them dropped her balls into pocket. As Stephen over there was about to bend down and play his shot into said pocket.
Look, he's trying to dance in full ball.
To be fair, she had a bigger cue than I had in my hand.
Oh,
How bad's that?
yeah. We give him about 3 hours and said it's not for us this bar.
Yeah, we didn't stay a while before we realised it weren't very good for us. So
Well, you knew it was before you went in.
Yeah.
To be fair, they knew we weren't after ladyboys, and it were a good.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it was a good crack, but obviously it weren't good crack because there were no crack. But no, it
Was.
That's going to be mad. Prove you're a lady boy.
they have some good laughs with ladyboys.
Oh yeah. Well, it was like when we were in Blackburn. We used to go Wheat Sheep, and it were a well good crack at Wheat Sheep. I used to have a proper good laugh in there.
Yeah.
God, it was so funny.
The best blowjob you'll ever get. But the trouble is, after half an hour, your jaw starts to
Yeah.
Oh, you fucking say out.
And that's from experience.
Yeah, we were right.
They are good entertainment, to be fair. They are good entertainment.
Well, we've done that with the book. We've done it like a lot of it about Thailand to start off with, to show how what got Steve basically. So the crack that he had over. So we're telling all the stories, a lot of stories, about all the good crack that he had, and why it was such a fantasy land. He was living the dream, and he didn't want to come home. That's why he ended up smuggling the drugs, and all that, and then inevitably he ended up in the net, because some people have seen the book and they say, well, there's 2 books in there, because it's kind of like 2 books.
Yeah,
there's all the crack in Thailand.
I've read bits of it already. Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. Everybody in the whole world has.
Yeah.
There's going to be no one to sell it to.
Oh, no, I'll still buy a copy. I want my name if you want, because I proofread about 5 paragraphs in about 20 minutes.
Where's Steve gone?
Well, drinking a beer.
He's just laughing. He's got. Where did you get that from? Oh my, check this out, Steve. Make sure you finish pissing before you start walking back. He forgets these days. He carries on pissing while he's still walking around.
Best t-shirt.
I hope he stamped his feet.
No.
Thirsty?
Fucking polo.
What's it say on back? Ian, what it says on back?
Yeah.
Don't get born, get stoned. No, don't.
Yeah, that's the one. Just hold that, Tracy. Hold that.
Oh my God. Get born. That was our first ever band, Bad to the Bone. Did you fart?
No, it ain't fart.
That sounded like a rain fart now, he said.
Is that just a one t-shirt? Do we make a few of them?
No, you did that. You did that, Steve. You drew that one t-shirt and I've kept out of it.
Yeah. The one and only t-shirt.
The one and only. And I've kept it all these years, that. I've still got it now. Like.
No, that's about you won't think you're fucking drawing me and look at that.
What? You're not good at drawing?
Yeah, you're a shit artist, Steve. Look at that. That's right shit.
Fucking hell.
It
That
looks
were
like
all
black
good
one.
then, though.
Did you
Nobody.
do Warren's weirdy one leg?
Eh?
Fuck.
It
Did
looks very
Steve do weird? Did Steve do Warren's weirdy one leg tattoo?
He did that. Yes, he did that. He did it last week. That. He did it last week. That.
Weirdy one leg.
Really well, mate. No, that's the one. Look at that one. I didn't know you had that.
I did that. I
Did-
tattooed that.
No, you did.
I did there, John.
You did. You
Why
did.
did I like that?
Because I didn't tattoo that. Let's have a proper look, John. I can't say it like that.
Who is it? Is it
Can't
Buddha?
say.
Is it Buddha?
There's a Buddha thing, then there's a
Buddha, pagoda,
pagoda in the Sydney
Opera House and Harbour Bridge.
Yeah.
Bit of a-
And there's also a massive cock underneath where you can't.
Yes, that's no, I'm the cock. I'm the cock attached to the arm.
A lot of people will not get tattooed me by me because they know I'll put a secret cock in.
There's 18 people watching this. You just
Well, I'm
ruined your
sorry.
business.
I'm sorry. I don't.
Yeah, but what about the tattoo? You just carry on with the tattoo while you put the secret cock in.
Very good, John. Yeah.
You used to do that on the chimneys, didn't you?
I can see there's a thingy. What's the thing going here in there?
For it. I'm getting, oh yeah.
A phallus. It's the phallus symbol.
No, but you did that. Don't you did that on the start before you put the pot on? Didn't you? You did that one at Whizzle, didn't you? Did you put your
I get the camera.
Oh, stuck my ass in it.
yeah, stuck his eyes in it. That's right. Dear.
I'm going to F off again now. I'm putting no contribution. I would have showed Steve that as well.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Right,
you
F off.
all that stuff.
Eh?
Hey,
Keeping it all
tell you
there.
what, John. Fuck off.
You didn't come crap at that. We just asking.
You're not been ready, have you? Because I'm normally on
I
the
didn't
board.
know you were
I'm
gonna do
fucking-
it.
I know, I can see Bill, but I didn't want to go.
Oh, no, you did, John. Hey, Daz is here, right, Daz?
I'll kick you next time. Right, you can't see.
Take your honourable stubby toes
Right,
off.
Daz.
Yeah.
John's
not,
gone well, Asian.
not wanking myself though.
All right.
What are you doing?
What are you doing though? Why do you keep making them faces? You all right, John? Are you having a difficult poo?
I'm struggling to see.
Don't keel all right live on show. That won't go down well at all.
I put my glasses on. I can see less.
There you hey.
I see less with my glasses on.
For some reason your left eye closed then when you put your glasses on.
Down, show, please, John. We're doing it for subs.
Anything for ratings.
Yeah.
Can we do the same show next Monday when I come back off my holidays though? And I'll die then.
No.
Oh, all right.
Why would you die then?
I don't want to die before my holidays, do I?
Well, no.
I've genuinely thought that back in the before. I thought, please, if I'm going to die, if I have an accident, let me just go on holiday first, and I'm happy to die. We had that much looking forward to an holiday years ago.
Well, it doesn't make any. When you die, you just die, don't you? You don't have any
No, we
regret
went on
after
holiday
it.
first. One that holiday.
Yeah. You
you
got to
believe-
no regrets when you go.
John, do you believe in an afterlife?
In afterlife?
Yeah. Do you think
No.
this? Do you think there's something else, or that's it?
No, I think that's just that. That's it. When you've gone, you've gone.
What do you think? Do you say you still have that?
I don't know. I still don't know.
Well, no, nobody knows, is it? Nobody knows. But
No, I don't have a definite. I'm leaning towards there could be something else.
I'm leaning towards a multiverse,
Yeah,
like
I'm
something like
Too many
You think you
ways.
come back as something else?
Well, no, see, and I obviously have no idea, but I like this one where there's an infinite number of multiverses out there, right? So there's you in every circumstance that could happen. And then when one of you dies because of whatever, the other one still keeps going. But you have to die at some.
Not necessarily.
But
What? We have that.
if there is something else out there and you come back as something else, I want to come back. I'll come back as myself because I'm enjoying my life. But I'd like to be slimmer.
Back as an animal.
Slimmer with a six-pack and a massive cock.
It's not all it's made. It's not all it's made out to be, John.
If you can put a word in for me.
It's not all it's made out to be, John. I'll tell you something now.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the stage.
It's Gaz! Hey, Gaz!
Gaz!
This is drummer in our band.
All right, mate.
Right.
All right, Gaz, how you doing, pal?
Howdy do.
That took a while, but he's in Barrett Ford.
You probably
I'm alright, not bad. I just thought I'd give this a go.
Oh yeah, John, turn YouTube off. Gaz, turn YouTube off. No, Gaz, turn YouTube off because you got a slight delay going on. It's because you got YouTube on.
I'm leaning towards your nuts. Your nuts.
Turn YouTube off, Gaz. That's it.
Yep, there we go.
That's it. You're right now. Do you think
Now,
we go
probably just a
elsewhere?
shit connection.
Yeah, we are in Barrett Ford, aren't you?
Happy days.
All right, John, so to think we go elsewhere when we die is mental. It's just an off switch. Yeah, but we don't know, John, do we? We don't know, do we? You know what I mean?
I think they said there's 3 things with AI at the moment that are going to happen. Either one, we make it all the way through to the point where we have a Matrix scenario, or we destroy ourselves so we never get to that point. I forget what the third option is, but the point is we're always going to get there. The only way we don't get there is we destroy ourselves because we're assholes. So there's a good chance of that.
There's a good chance of that.
Well, there's also a good chance we can get destroyed by.
So the third one is we've got there and we are in the Matrix.
We're in a simulation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the 3 things that are going to happen. We either don't get there or we've got there.
Oh yeah,
It's
obviously.
always going to get there.
It's obvious.
Well, that makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like there's 2 options for a bus. It's either going to come or not come. You know what I mean? It's like one of them, isn't it?
Bit like me with Ladyboy.
Right, back on them, aren't you?
You're back on then, Johnny.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah, I
I
know.
can't
So
get away from him.
You brought us back round to that one.
he did, didn't he? He's bringing it in there. That's why he's all red in the face there. I think he's got 2 screens going on there. He's got one for us and one for.
No, I've got telly on as well.
Yeah, I know you've got telly on. Lesbian lust in Libya. That's what you got on right now, isn't it?
Bangkok Ladyboy I've got.
Martin says you keep prodding it, but it won't go away.
Yeah.
Daz McNeil, would you like to come on the show?
Yeah, get yourself on,
Come
Daz.
on, Daz. Get
So what have
on.
you been up to, guys, anyway?
I'm sure Daz has been there.
What have you been up to, guys?
Daz
Are
is definitely.
you on the cider?
Guys, we've been watching your videos before. I really
Fuck all
enjoyed
today, mate.
Yeah. Steve, we were showing Steve the videos earlier on to Outpost and Such a Cane.
Good, I liked
And he
it.
was very impressed. Yeah, very impressed. You wouldn't think
nice
he would
one.
be like 8 miles away.
The
Did
drum,
you eat-
the drum was a little bit low. The guitars were too loud.
Stop it.
Well, stop it, yeah.
I know, but that was coming through that and it wasn't proper because the guitars were really dry. Anyway, I'll tell you that later.
You've been had off. You've been had off.
Why is Daz McNeil leaning towards my notes?
Yeah. So, what do you reckon, guys? Do you reckon that there's an afterlife? Do you reckon that's it, or do you reckon you come back as a stick?
The best thing about delay.
Well, coming back as a stick would be quite nice, but yeah, no, I haven't got a fucking clue, and I don't really care, to be honest. When I'm dead, I'm dead. I don't care either way.
Oh yeah, I suppose not caring is very rough, isn't it? Yeah.
About babies.
What about babies?
About babies. We care about babies, don't we?
Yeah, but that's not about afterlife. That's
I
about birth.
don't want to come back as a stick.
No, I don't want to come back as a steak. There's nothing good
Too
for
many
being a
big
steak.
dogs. Too many big dogs around nowadays.
I tell you what, you don't want to come as
What's that?
a fat Burnley twat fuck off.
Thanks.
Come on!
Ah!
He's so creepy. I definitely not call a wank for that.
What's the name of the band? The name of the band is.
Give me some promotion.
Yeah. The name of the band
Play a
is.
bit of your video. Can you do that?
Yeah, I reckon. No, but nobody wants to see
I'll
it.
play a little bit of it.
All right then. I put it put Damnation's video.
So when I went to watch them live down London, I properly enjoyed it. Nothing to do with the free beer.
We're actually on Amazon Music. We're on Amazon Music as well with it. The new album's released on September the 15th.
Death metal.
Death
not
metal. All right. As there are some drummers in the room, have you seen that bloke El Estapiro?
The Spanish fellow.
Is that him? He's really good. Yeah, he's well. He's just ridiculously mental, isn't he? Yeah, he's probably. Oh, there it is, guys. He's showing. Look, see, that's the Damnation Hammer T-shirt. Well played. Yeah. Well, we've got a few. We have. Do you want this? Look, I got a Damnation Hammer jigsaw.
Look.
Oh.
Have you got a pint glass as well, Boz?
Yeah, I got a pint glass as well. I got Damnation
Nice.
Hammer pint glass. Or Bill can use. Why don't we do a show where we assemble?
Oh, it isn't showing.
Oh, it's not showing it properly. We assemble the Damnation. He won't pick it up.
Yeah.
It's too shiny.
That'll be if we make a jigsaw puzzle show. That'll be probably second best to the showing of Banged Up Abroad.
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 Is that an American woman?
Arr! I be abroad, Ivy. Yeah, that's right.
Is it? Where's he got that from?
He made it, but no, he works at Razzmatazz, doesn't he? So he can get things all made. So he's meant for crack. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not. Everybody wants jigsaws. Yeah, it's not that everybody wants jigsaws or anything like that. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't think I can put anything up. I haven't got anything that we have it on actually. No. No, because they're the ones. Because we're on about doing for the show some playing to live videos behind us. For do you know the videos we have playing along to the songs?
All right, yeah.
Yeah. So that's what we're going to try, and we're rehearsing tomorrow. But anyway, this is all a bit boring. So yeah. So
Really? Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah.
yeah, I know, but that's the idea because we're doing a live out. It's our album launch on September the 15th, and we're playing at Darwin.
Sunbird Records.
Sunbird Records in Darwin.
Where's that then? What is it?
Darwin. It's in between Blackburn and
Yes, I
Bolton.
know that. What came first? Charles Darwin, the town Darwin, or the place in Australia, Darwin?
Well, they're spelled differently for a start.
Joe.
Have you seen the Darwin Award? Have you ever heard the Darwin Awards?
Yeah.
I love the Darwin Awards.
Yeah.
What's your favourite Darwin Award? Have you?
I
And a lot of them. I don't think a lot of them are true. There's one.
Yeah.
There's one that's supposed to be the guy that always kept an angle next to his bed, and then about half to it morning or something like that. The phone went off. he picked the gun up and blew his fucking head off. I don't think that's true, but it is a gun. And obviously, by the response from everybody else, I can see how much that The guy with the red face, is he okay? Brad's asking. No.
I actually thought he said he's okay. The guy with the red face, he's okay.
Is he okay?
Yeah, no, it makes more sense now.
Well, that's not very nice, is it?
But he's okay, but he's not okay. Look at him.
100% not.
So guys, we tried doing the bastard video tonight, and
Let it go.
well, it annoys the
That's
shit out of me. I'm just trying again, just for cry.
Yeah.
Let's try it again.
Let's try a bit further on the video.
Hey, Black Dahlia's here. Who's the guy with the floating head? Hello, Dahlia. I haven't seen you for ages.
He's the new, what's it called? What's that program called?
Talking heads.
Hey.
Max Headroom.
Keep going. Yeah, we'll get back to the
No, it's
Holly from
Red Dwarf.
Red Dwarf.
This is it. I wonder if I can fast forward it to
Yes, I'm saying.
What's happened?
Has it gone?
Hold on a minute. Let me just take it away. Are we back? Has he gone again, everyone? John?
Yeah, it's gone.
Has it gone?
Did it stop?
Only when you stopped it, and then it just, as you said that, then
Let's give a little break.
Yeah,
so
well,
we can
yeah.
Get back into it.
They've been locked up in YouTube jail, apparently. Well, I think chat? Is everything all right in chat? I'm sure John can see us. Everybody else.
I can see you, but I can't see any chat.
You can't see. Yeah. No, just saying that. I think. Well, we did pause the video, everyone. But unless, because we're trying to best it. It's such an arse, isn't it, that we can't talk about our own show. Well,
I just tried to download it then, but it won't give me no streams.
Right, John says it's on Discovery.
Right.
But so is the show still running though, everyone in chat? Is it? Maybe it's because John's on. But it says come back, Stephen Wells. What's happened? What's it? Dahlia said, unused sub said, turn the off and on again. Are we not on? Let's have a look. Let me just check and see if we're still on. Are we actually still on, or are they actually stopped the show?
Well, obviously, I can see you.
Is it because you're on the show, John? Is that
No, if John's still on, then it's still on, isn't it? Finally, we could be off.
That's what I'm saying. Have we been?
You're back on. Black the lights.
Oh, right. No, we're back. We're on. Okay. So was it just when we paused the video, or did everything go off?
Play a little bit now. Let's see.
All right. Let's see if we can play it then.
Gaz can see it.
Yeah.
You'd stop, turn, face.
So did that play then? That video?
It came on for about a second and then went off again.
Yeah, you turned it off.
Yeah, I turned it off. Yeah. I'm not paying WRF. I'm not paying WRF. What's WRF? I'm not paying. Right. So I think we should still be all right. Right then. So yeah, we'll carry on. Then we'll beat the bastards.
Shut your eyes. There was absolutely no extras, no cigarettes. There was 0 phone calls, which in a normal business system is how everybody gets through. For us,
Why are they asking for payment? Denise Roberts says.
I think that's when she's tried to go on to what John's saying on the channel thing. You're saying it's available on something, we have to pay for it.
Oh, right. Sorry, right. Yeah. I'm not paying WRF. All right.
Yeah. I forget about that. As long as it's playing here now.
No, it went off. He said streams suspended for violation.
All right.
That's what happened.
Turn it all off again.
I know. I'm just clip needs to be less than 30 seconds. I know. That's the thing. Yeah, you're right there, Brad. It's something like 30 seconds or something like that.
Okay.
They're proper onto us basically now. I think because we might get the channel. That's all I'm worried about.
Now they're only going to give a strike.
Yeah. All right, we'll
try it, if it works below 30 seconds. Everybody start counting. No, I don't.
Yeah. Everybody start counting now.
Have we got a clock?
also, you're not allowed to speak other than a whisper, really. If you spoke when you weren't allowed to speak, you were off to punishment. It takes a while to get used to. I can assure you of that.
That.
So it's basically just the strings of it, and even though it shows it like that, I don't know. It sounds weird, but it's worse in real life.
What?
The strictness and the
yeah.
When you're really there, you haven't got the music. In some ways, it's more dramatic, but actually in real life, in the silence, and you can feel it. Like, don't fuck up,
Yeah.
And people are being fucked up, and are getting dragged off. I can't remember if it was a whistle or next minute, if somebody fucks up, they go, right, you're off. The less patient with Japanese, we get a bit more leeway.
Yeah.
They really hate their own people fucking up. Like, what's wrong with you, stupid? Can you not just Fucking do that, mate. Get out. Go on, Ted Punishment. You're going.
Anyway, guys, I'm going to have to go because my phone's going flat.
No worries, John. All the best, pal. Thanks for being on, John.
I'll speak to you soon.
Have a good time in Portugal.
Oh, John, what was the score today with Burnley and?
I think we came second.
Oh, God.
Right, so the streamers have been suspended, or just that thing?
Stream suspended for policy violations again. It's that when he keeps playing. Lee Greenhill. Yo, Steve, I met you in Thailand last year. I doubt you remember, but Soy
Chayapoon.
Yeah, my friend bar. We was chatting away, but I didn't know who you was. We got on to mention that you should be on Banged Up Abroad.
All right.
Don't ring any bells.
Well, it rings a lot of bells. It's like a general chat, though, isn't it?
Yeah, no, yeah. I'm not saying it. I probably wouldn't have been.
Soy Chayapoon.
We've been violated.
I've been violating Soy Chayapoon. I can tell you that now.
I think we'll have to. I think it might be better to leave it to.
Yeah. Well, we give it a go.
We tried our best, but the Nazis are out to get us, aren't they? It's not fair.
I really want to watch it anyway now. Now it's in that bit. I want to actually watch it.
If they don't come back, are we still on the show? Have you been banned? Oh, are we still on?
Have we been fucked off then?
I don't know. They said, "Have you?" John saying, "Have you been banned?"
John, are we still here now? Are we?
Can anybody hear us? Are we still there? Or are we talking to no one? On. So we're still on. We're still on. I want to watch it. Yeah, I know. We tried. What we're going to do? We'll have to do what's he called? Chasing Dragons.
Yeah.
He lives over in Darwin, so I'm going to send him the video, and he's going to edit it in such a way that we can play it.
Annoying that.
Yeah, it is really annoying because to see now you're on it, and you know what I mean. And they're just they're nasty bastards, aren't they? I've seen it. Just talk about it.
Yeah, we can. I tell you what, anybody that's seen it, ask us questions about it.
Yeah, that's the one.
We've not really ever really talked about it as this much, have we?
No. Well, the thing is, since we've been writing about it, I mean, I knew fuck all to what you know when.
Yeah, a lot of things have come out that obviously I forget about and not hidden about, but just forget really.
Yeah, we're on Minuscule, and when I try to expand it, it's asking me for payment.
I think that's the other thing.
Is that because it's in a pub?
I've got no idea.
All right. But yeah, you can ask any questions. But the thing that I saw when I saw it was that they can only do so much, can't they? Obviously,
remember that's not how long is it? 43 minutes. The actual program. Isn't
yeah,
it?
43 minutes. Yeah. So it's but it showed all at the beginning with that. Who was the guy on the video? There's that guy that comes up. The guy that when you said to on the video, you said to him like, "I'm a bit skint like and everything, and I'm running out of money."
Oh, that's all bullshit. Though.
Yeah, that's all, isn't it? Yeah,
that's all bullshit.
Yeah.
But I didn't mind that because I didn't want it to. I said to him, "Listen, when I talk about whatever, so I don't want any of that, and just make it when we will do."
Right.
But, of 2 days solid filming, I'm thinking, fucking hell, what have I said here? Some of the things, but everything what they said, they stuck to what they said. You know, like with the production.
They didn't fuck you over.
They didn't put me over in one bit at all.
Yeah.
I didn't mind them. They lied about the Nepali thing with the gun on my back and all that shit. I knew they were making up for drama, but I didn't mind that.
Yeah.
As long as they didn't start telling lies about things they shouldn't say, things that I shouldn't be saying. And, you know,
because there's a bit in it that. Oh, I have some questions here. Could you have got the death penalty? Well,
no. You can get the death penalty in Japan, but it's quite rare.
Yeah, it's got to be something mega serious, wasn't it? Like,
yeah.
All right, John says, out the whole experience, what's the one thing that really sticks with you?
I think the fucking cold.
I was going to say the cold.
I never got over that cold, and I dreaded the winter coming. And before I got sent back here, I got back on July the 20th, but it was all starting to go iffy, and I thought, please, I couldn't handle. I don't think I mentally handled another winter.
Yeah,
It was so bad.
because the cold. You said it.
Fucking so cold.
Yeah, because wasn't the sheets for the bed were that rough stuff, weren't it? The
Yeah, but that wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad.
when you had your boxer shorts. Tell them about when you had all your boxer shorts on your head and you wore everything, didn't you? You wore it.
Well, so before when I got a sentence, you got 10 days in the detention centre for you to appeal. So you've got all your clothes, all my clothes and everything. They're in my suitcase before you officially. That's it. You start your sentence. And then it was so fucking cold. So I had all my underpants on my head, and all my t-shirts. I forgot what the number is. I found it somewhere, didn't I?
Yeah.
But they say like they look at me and they go, "Oh, damn it." No. Like, for fuck's sake. So I take all my underpants off. You know, like listen, you know, but I'd have like two like round like a balaclava. You remember that? It's like the scene in Blackadder where he goes.
Yeah, when he goes mental, wibble.
I brought it down. I've got to the wibble stage in my life. I've got fucking 10 underpants on my head.
Oh dear.
No, I didn't get any visits. Black Dahlia. I watched the documentary on that. Actually, it was interesting.
It is, yeah.
No, I didn't get any visit, but you can get visits. One of my sisters said she was going to Australia. Said, "Do you want me to come and see?" I said, "Don't come and see me." I didn't. I like the fact that it was so far away and it wasn't real. It was like I was in a weird fucking dream. I didn't want reality coming into the prison. Do you know what I mean?
The guy that I was working with,
as weird as it was.
Well, the guy that I was working with on Friday, he did 10 years, Ryan Robert, and he got right up to the top end of Scotland.
Right, yeah.
And he wanted the same thing. He
yeah.
didn't want his parents to come up or anything like that. So I want nothing.
Yeah.
Because he didn't want that reality coming into his, you know.
See, in many ways, when I got back to England, I did 2 Christmases. And the first one was in the shitty Grizzly. It was horrible, you know. They're all wishing each other Christmas. It was all more real, and it's more family, and they're all talking about the family. Where there, you're in a cell for 10 days, and you're watching movies and stuff. But it's not real. It's like you're in a weird fucking dream, and that side to it is good. You just go with it. This isn't really happening. I'm not in a Japanese prison. But so you don't want somebody going, "You fucking are."
Yeah. Oh dear, yeah. It's me, Denise from Billington. I bought your dad's house.
Denise, we know it's you, mate.
I bought your dad's house, was?
Did you?
Or what, on Bonnie Grass or Billy Gardens? Anyway, yeah. What was I going to say then about?
Grass, wasn't it?
Oh no, there's something else that reminded me of. What were you saying there about the reality of it all? And I was thinking, oh yeah, oh fucking hell, let's throw me a curve that now. Oh fucking hell. What was it then? You were saying about
the cold,
no, it was that then.
The visits, the escaping reality.
Yeah.
Not facing reality with it all.
Oh, that's it. The classic thing, right? This bit I didn't know about at all, and it fucking blew me out.
Bonniegrass,
yeah. Oh, Bonniegrass. On when you were supposed to be going to the factory, and the guard got confused, and he was like, and we wrote about in the book about this, about in life you make decisions, and it's like a left turn or a right turn, and that can really change your life. You know, like in decisions that you make. Well, it was the same with you, wasn't it, when you were walking to the factory?
Well, basically, they took us to the wrong place. But we still don't fully know why. We're a bit confused, but they put me into the kind of mental ward for like 3 weeks. But it was called Hoboshu. I can't remember. Hogobo.
Yeah, Hogobo. Yeah.
Yeah, so they accidentally or purposely, I don't really know. They didn't know what to do with me. It's a bit confusing, this, but there was another case going on, and that put things up. But I got put basically in a nut house for 3 weeks.
Yeah,
and it wasn't fucking good.
But then you lost that time, didn't you?
Yeah, I lost. Yeah. But
So
the rest of the book comes out.
I know, yeah.
The food was good.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Made that. Sorry, yeah. What was the food like? Sorry, yeah.
The food was good, but really small portions. But like I say, I'm now a fat bastard. When you're high and what you're supposed to be, I was exactly that, even though I didn't look well. So you're not being starved. I was 11.5 stone.
You weren't right when I saw you at Wandsworth.
And that's what I'm saying. But on paper, I'm at my ideal weight.
Well, that's bollocks.
I know.
Yeah,
I agree with
yeah.
that. But on paper, what you're supposed to wear for your height, I'm a medium build. Medium.
Is it that body mass
build,
index
whatever
thing?
All that shit, yeah. I was the exact weight one.
Because I went to when he came back to England, he went to Wandsworth. So I went to go and see him down at Wandsworth, and I went in, and he said, "Right, sit here, and we'll bring him out." So right sound. So I thought, right, I'll go and get him some. I'll get him like loads of chocolate and stuff like that, you know. So I'm at the counter just paying for it, and I just happened to look over, and Steve was sat down at the table, and I was like, it was one of those where you go like. I couldn't believe how thin he was, and his lip was so tight over his teeth, like proper tight, you know. And it was exactly like what you see, like proper what you see off the Japanese, you know, like prisoner of war films and all that.
Tenko, somebody said Tenko.
Yeah, Tenko was exactly that. Yeah. He was his skull and everything was so tight, and all that for the right way. He was proper emaciated. And I couldn't believe it. And I remember being really chuffed for the fact that he didn't sit down in front of me, and I didn't go fucking hell. You know what I mean?
I seen it in his face. I thought, fucking
yeah.
I did, honestly, I did.
George John says, may sound daft. Did you come away with anything from Japan that you still use or do?
Fucking hell.
Well, you did a lot. I started doing your drawing a lot in Japan, didn't you?
Yes, drawing, yeah. I didn't draw until I went to Japan.
Yeah, because you sent me that Jimi Hendrix, yeah.
I used to draw at school. I used to be a pretty decent drawer at school, and I was into it. And once I left school, never had it other than that fucking t-shirt that John just wore. I did a little bits of art, but I would never have the time until I went to Japan. I got back into drawing, so that was the major thing that. Got because my dad was a good artist, but he never got banged up in Japan. No, and he never knew until he retired. He was 65. When my dad started doing any drawing.
That's right. He used to do all painting.
Yeah, he was always painting. He was a good artist, my dad, but he never knew until he was 65.
Oh, yeah, this is an interesting one. Good question, that, John. Steve, will you be doing a speaking tour of Lancashire, Preston, Ribchester, Garstang, Longridge, Lancaster, etc.?
Darwin.
You talk about Def Leppard?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how it works. Once we do the book, that's going to be going down to publishers and all this kind of bollocks. Or even if we self-publish, or I guess I'll be doing something. I'll probably do some more podcasts and all that kind of bollocks to promote it and all that shit.
Because you want to do an Audible version as well, don't we?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing the Audible. I think that'll be good fun.
Yeah, because
good fun, but
we can do a lot more with it, can't we? As well, I think, can't we? Yeah, because we've got lots of references in as well that we're struggling with. We're not struggling with that. We've got ideas for and everything because we talk about it we don't write it in how how proper authors do and all that. We pretty much write it how we speak, don't we?
Yeah.
So there's no like Steve and I did this, or it's me and Steve, or whoever Steve was.
We're trying to keep it in a Lancashire context the way it is. You know, but there are books that like Kes is written like that. There is ways of writing the way we are because it wouldn't be real if we wasn't doing it in a kind of a Lancashire accent. But it's tricky. So we're trying to work around all that, how far we go with it.
And we also use the phrases, don't we? Yeah, lots of phrases and stuff like that would be, from Lancashire and stuff like that. And we try and keep it like that because I don't know, it's a lot, hopefully lots of people will read it who won't know who we are. But won't know who Steve is, and it's to keep that flavour, if you will. You know what I mean? So it's not.
I tell you, it's tricky around a book. Jesus Christ, isn't it? Well, I mean, we're well over a year into it now, aren't we?
Yeah, well, it is. We got because when we're going back now, we're editing now, aren't we? So we're going back. We've actually finished writing.
We're cutting lots of bits out.
But now we're
looking
looking
more and.
But we can see where we've grown, can't we?
Yeah.
As we're going back now, we can see where we got better and better.
We can see the mistakes. We can see.
Yeah. So we're going back.
What work, what don't work.
Yeah, we're on the chop now, aren't we?
Yeah,
we're on the chop now. So now we've written the book. We're just chopping the bits now where we look back and think, oh, we don't need that. We don't need that.
Yeah.
Chop that. And then we need to get all the grammar sorted out, basically, don't we? And all that. And then and we're trying to do a thing. Tell about the caption thing.
Yeah.
We're trying to do a thing where I haven't seen it in other books. Where you smell burning?
No. Yeah.
I think it's outside. It'd be Danny burning his lizard shit. So we're trying to do a thing where, because we use lots of references like that. Like there's one classic one where Steve did the grommet and cheese face. What was that for? Do you remember? You did a smile like, you know, like grommet and cheese, like, ooh, do you know, like I can't remember what it was, but I fucked up. So we're doing like QR, and also bits where we did something from the Fawlty Towers as an example of something. So for that, we're going to put QR codes, because we figure like when you're reading a book, you always have your phone with you, and everybody has a QR reader on the phone. So when we do a reference that somebody might not get, they can just quickly click the QR code and they can see that clip. I'm going to try and get the clips put to our YouTube channel and do it in such a way that they can play that clip, just so that you can understand what it means, so you can get the reference. So that's what the idea is when we do. So we're going to have QR codes next to it.
Another example of it, we do a thing about, we're talking about the Magic Man in Bangkok.
Yeah.
When I first met the Magic, because I love the Magic. And we talk about when I first met him, I couldn't believe it. I was like the best thing ever. And in my head, there's a song called The Magic Man by Heart. See, and a lot of people might not know it, but if we can play that, there's a really good riff to it. We want to kind of get that, the feeling of the Magic Man playing while we talk about this meeting that I had with the Magic Man. So that's like, but that would possibly might only, as we look back at it, it might only work on audio book. Because without that actual riff, unless you really know the song, it's not going to make any sense. Think why are they on about Heart from fucking an old 80s band from Seattle? So we're kind of going, right, so maybe in the book we won't put that reference there, but it'll work in the audio book. It will make sense then. It's quite so that we're going through all these scenarios of when do we put that in there? Do we not put that in there? It's different. It's a different way of doing it, because these are all just ideas. Like, believe it or not, it was my idea. I'm not very social, but I thought, can we not just put hashtags to, for example, of a picture or something? And also, when you get the old school book, because it's quite expensive to put all the pages and instead of doing the pages in the book, we put hashtags to the YouTube channel.
QR code.
The QR, whatever it fucking is. So you can go and see it on there instead of putting in the book.
Yeah. And also,
but they're only ideas, and we don't know whether these things are possible or not. We've had a little look. We've never seen anybody else do it. Not saying we're trying to change the book world.
No, it's just an idea that'll suit us. Yeah. They'll suit the book.
Hi, John.
And when also we're going to put at the end, right when the book's all done and finished, we're actually going to put his actual diary that he had, because obviously Steve's got his diary, and he
diaries have got like 4 pages.
Yeah.
Books.
So we're actually going to try and see if we can put the actual diaries in the book as well. So when you finish the book, you can actually look through what he actually wrote, and to give it all there. All right, let's have a look at some. Do you have a publisher? No, not yet. No, not yet, Gaz.
We've not even got to that stage.
Not at that stage yet.
We're way off it.
Did you ever give yourself a semi on and flash it in the jats with a laughing face while pointing at them with your perfect penis?
You know, a lot of times when you know you're going to be stood, you try to give it a bit of a shake. You know, the old, yeah, you do that.
Gar says, my Jen wrote a book called Fate's Worse Than Death. She self-published on Amazon. Yeah, that's it.
All right, yeah, well, we're thinking of doing the self-publishing as well. But the trouble is that, honestly, God, you talk about mafias, this book world, there's 4 of them. It used to be 5. There's 4 now. Massive book publishers.
Yeah.
And if you're not in there, you're fucked.
Yeah.
You will not get in the airports and all the big bookshops and all that. Yeah, honestly, they're fucking...
Yeah. Same as everything else, isn't it? Yeah. Same as that thing where we can't play on there. John says, when I read it, I'm talking in your voice in my head. That's what we want. We want Steve to read
John,
it.
you know me, don't you? So you it's probably easy for you. So you imagine, say, no offense, say be American or a Southerner. Imagine if
you got old.
Thinking of Martin again.
Yeah.
No, but imagine if you don't know me, you're reading it, because most people are going to read me and not know me. And hopefully, I don't fucking know. But
And the thing is,
it's a lot of unknown.
And there's a thing as well. It's obviously it's better if you can read it. Well, it's the best. But
yeah,
I tried doing the thing where I did that I read. You know, when I read it, and then when I listen to audiobooks, I'm fucking nowhere near as good as them. Do you know? Then you get proper. It's all the toning and all that, and it's makes a big difference. So we're really gonna have to work at fucking you reading it. I think either that, I guess Stephen Fry to do it.
He can do that, actually, can't he?
There you go, nest the tables. He's going to nest the table.
I'm doing Stephen Fry doing me, which is nothing like me. What the fuck's all that about?
John McDermott.
Everything's possible, you're right, John.
Like an old friend of mine did, he wrote the book From Alcohol to Atacama, but instead, he insisted to the publisher to keep it his own Farmworth accent. Reviews are exactly. See, this is the thing as well that me and Steve clash a little bit on. Is that and the majority of the time, I think it's 100% right. You know, like that's how you should do books. But our book is different in that way. Not in imagine, but in a way that it is 2 books in one. It's kind of like it starts. There's all the Thailand bit, which is all good laughing and joking and you know, like light-hearted and a good crack. And then the second part is Japan, which is fucking, do you know what I mean? You take a massive dive into reality. But then again,
but even in there,
it's up and down. Yeah,
I got through it with a lot of humour. The actual thing I got through a lot of humour.
Yeah.
And I think that still comes across in
absolutely,
the worst of times. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
I think that's something that really comes through is your strength on that. Because I mean, you bottomed out, didn't you, as well? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. You fucking really bottomed out, like, because it was so bad.
I was very close to the fucking edge.
Yeah. And then, but then you still had the things where you could do the thing with the flip flops and all that, the grabbing all the around and stuff. You know what I mean? When they're marching, the thing with the marching like that, you're over the marching time and Steve grab hold of the guy's hand in front, and it's fucking all up.
Wanker, basically. Same as I'm here.
Oh, Ichiban #1.
Yeah.
It's off. I saw it. Somebody else.
What's the thing?
Yeah. The Hulk Hogan. Have you watched the Hulk Hogan podcast with Joe Rogan?
No.
Right, watch that. That's really good.
I've seen the clips of it.
That's really good. Watch that. And there's a bit where he was over.
No way! You're going to tell me they called him Ichiban #1?
You remember Ichiban #1? Yeah. When I was watching, I was like, "Fucking hell, that's why he's called Steve."
Right. That's where he's got it.
Yeah.
Right. So
because he was big star in over Japan was Hulk Hogan. Yeah. And the guy that was cheering, he called him Ichiban #1.
Right.
Yeah. I've been meaning to tell you that phrase. I kept forgetting.
Right. So this is what happened. One of the leaders of the big. There's 3 big Yakuzas. One of the big leaders that was in our factory. I won't say a good friend of mine, but it was a friend of mine. Because you couldn't get too good, especially with the Japanese. You couldn't speak any English. But he was in my tug of war team, and we got a really good, respectful bond. At the same time, because I was a cheeky bastard, I was always getting away. I was so close from punishment because I'm in the tug of war team. I was doing all these tricks and just being like I am now, but somehow getting away with it. And Kimura said to me, he says, "You, Stephen, you Ichiban son of a bitch." He says, "I call you now Ichiban son of a bitch." And so Ichiban is number one. He says, "You are the number one son of a bitch."
Yeah.
Fucking get away.
No,
with
Ichiban, son of a bitch.
Yeah, Ichiban, son of a bitch.
Ichiban, son of a bitch.
But it means number one, son of a bitch.
Yeah. I was like, oh, fucking, I was one of the last time.
Right.
Yeah.
I presumed he made that up.
Well, yeah, it came from there, obviously.
Yeah, because he
it might be a common phrase, like in Japan.
It might be,
yeah. Let's have a look. Everything possible. Everything is possible, John. That's exactly right. Yeah. Some great books coming out from top north of the UK. Get some tips from Brian Cockerell and Decker, two great authors.
Right, Decker.
Yeah. Sounds like a brilliant read. I'd buy it. Well, I honestly, God, I'm really proud of it, and I'll be really proud of it when it comes. And that's it.
That's all we can do.
And that's all. And honestly, God, that's all it is. When it's finished and it's done, I'll be proud of that because it's Steve's story. Don't get me wrong. It's all Steve's story. I've just helped him with a book. You know what I mean? But I'll be dead proud to be part of that because it's a really, really the story is proper fucking well good in the way that when you put it all into context and how it was and how it went and then how it dies down and the ups and downs in the prison, the ups and downs in the fucking Nick. Unbelievable.
It's like as hard as it is to write a book, it's actually some ways it's better because you can sit back and tell the story better instead of like me doing the podcast
Well, when I was asking you questions, wasn't
up and down and talking shy and missing things out and getting things wrong. When you've got time to sit down and tell the story as it is, it's better. It will be better in the book, the actual story.
Yeah.
But you know what? Unsubbed sub. I found it quite easy to learn.
Let me see what. Sorry,
and I'm reading it now.
Yeah, I know, but I need to put it up so other people see. All right, Baz, how's it going, pal? You all right, bud? Steve, how difficult was it to learn Japanese? Sorry.
Quite easy, to be honest. I'm not that bad at languages, and Japanese is one of the, especially in reading and writing it. My English is absolutely terrible. Reading and writing English, but I'm a bit artistic.
Artistic, not autistic.
Yeah, both. The Japanese symbols, there's three alphabets. They use the Chinese symbol, hiragana, and katakana. It's like three. It's quite complicated, really, because the way my brain works actually works better for me because it's pictorial. One full word is a picture. I'll give you an example and put it in the book. When it shows a stick man going like that, and that's basically saying he's a big man. So that word means big. So I'm remembering it dead easy. So instead of a word that says big or whatever language, it doesn't need to be a language. It's a picture of a man saying big. Like top, it's a line, which is earth, and something going, and a line going up there. So it's up, that's the top. The bottom is a line going down. Little things like that. A line that way, and a line this way, and a line that means left. There's a man going that way. The other way is right.
Yeah, but your camera just keeps.
Sorry, just small, a square. That's a paddy field. So that square is a paddy field.
That's the actual paddy field.
That's how simple. I'm talking basic stuff. Water is a few lines going down like that. Not really, but that's what they're trying to do. But it makes you remember, that's water.
So they don't have an alphabet.
No, they have two other alphabets as well. Right. So the Japanese use the 9,000 kanji symbols from China, but the Japanese language is more. There's more words to it than Chinese, so they add words in the middle of the symbols. You know, like our stupid English language.
Yeah.
We make it longer, don't we?
Yeah.
They do the same. So they have to have a Japanese alphabet that fits in with the symbols.
Right.
And then there's another alphabet, which is all English words. That's where the Kakuku Keka, Sashi Susesa, they're all, there's like a big massive one of them. So I learned all of that. I learned the first 500 Japanese, Chinese symbols, and I was fluent like a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
So
So how did you find the time to learn all that? Get the book finished. I've still got a £17.77 left on my Waterstones gift voucher. I'll buy it too. Oh, good.
But I'll tell you what, it's surprising if you don't keep up a language. It's all gone. It's completely it's not all gone, but
of course.
I really have forgot it.
Yeah. So he says, do it then. We are.
Do it.
Or John says, I fucking hate reading. Do an audio book. We want to do an audio book.
We do want to. I think an audio book could be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think so. That's one thing I'm really looking forward to as well, because we can put a lot more. So, like the Magnum PI bit. We have a bit where when Steve was a private investigator, and because his theme tune on his phone.
Even saying it sounds like a lot. It sounds like a lot of.
But he was a private investigator in Thailand. What is it? The damage. What's your phrase? Damage done.
Be safe and be sure before the damage is done.
Is that
something like that?
No, it wasn't that. It was better than that.
I can't remember. I've got the card at home. I've got the card.
Yeah. Some damage is done. Yeah, and then we do like about 4 or 5 cases that Steve worked on. Yeah. And then at the end of it, and the audio book, at the end of it, there's a little thing, and then the music's going to kick in.
Which was my ringtone at the time.
Because that's what, when you got Nick doing it in Narita, and your phone went off, didn't you? And his phone went off when he was in the net, when they first arrested him. He said, "Who's that?" And the Magnum PI theme tune was playing, and Steve said, "That's Magnum." It will make a good film with Brad Pitt playing Steve.
Yeah, you're right there. Yeah.
Ghostwriter or Brill? What's Ghostwriter?
Ghostwriters.
No, the Ghostwriter is no. We write it. No, absolutely. Nobody will get it. No. Nobody will get it. There's nobody could write this book other than like Steve. Like basically, that's it. Fair play, lads. Got a shift tomorrow. Steve could do a spin-off book like Scratch and Sniff, Smells of Potato. We've got it. We've already got one. We've got a spin-off coming. Don't worry. We've got. We have actually got ideas. We have one idea for another book, and then I think we'll have more. Have a good one. Cheers, you Stamp on Sucker or Brad or whatever your name is. Just speak your mind about what you've been through. They'll liberate you. Liberate it for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Literate.
No,
sorry, literate. Sorry.
No, Denise, it wouldn't work. Trust me, it wouldn't work.
No,
we're doing it right. What we're doing, it'll take a bit of time.
It is. It's.
No, we're happy with what we're doing. It's just in some ways taking the time and actually it helps in some ways. And despite what was things, I know I've given it to a lot of other people to read and get some good ideas of what people think and stuff. Yeah, bang bang. We wrote about the damages done.
We have. We've mentioned about the damage done, and I got it on audio book. Yeah. Oh, and I can't. I like to put audio books at night to go sleep to, and I can't put that on because it's so fucking depressing. No, I'm not saying. I'm just. See, that's the one thing about our book. I don't think it's depressing.
No, it's not depressing.
It's not depressing at all. It's as bad as it gets. It's not depressing because. No, it's not.
I never thought about that. I don't think it's depressing.
No, but that's what it was about the. And even when I was listening to Mr. Nice, that an audiobook, and then when it gets in a bit in, and I'm thinking,
I don't think that's not depressing.
No, the bit there was something when he was banged up and everything, and we haven't done it like that. It's I don't know. It's just we'll have to see. We'll have to see, I suppose. Yeah.
Right, anyway, I think we've been waffling along too long. I'm actually going to watch. I want to watch this now.
John's got a question. Yeah. When you got transported from Japan, did you come over on like a special prisoner plane?
No, it was on a normal plane. They came to see me.
Tell them about. Do you know when the coppers picked you up when they were a bit off with the Japs?
This was just about to say. The two officers So you meet in an airport. There's a no man's land. I was actually with two good Tantasans, the prison screws, and the British Embassy. There's like a handover. I'm still cuffed and roped with them. The two prison officers came to see me. They're all in, there's a black guy and a white guy, both Southerners. They're in suits, like casual suits. And so they go, the embassy says, right, this is Stephen. We're doing the handover. We're handing over from Fuchu prison to the British, whatever it fucking is. And as soon as they do it, or as they're doing it, I think the prison guard, he kind of said to me, he says, hey, mate, he says, you're all right. So we'll look after you now. And he was kind of looking over to the guys that said, you lot can fuck off. Honestly, and I said, no, mate. I said, honestly, these are all right. They got me a coffee on the way here. We stopped at some coffee places. You want a coffee? And he was one of the guys that helped me out when I was in the mental asylum bit.
Yeah.
And then I recognised him because he had this little pot mark. It's funny, back in the days, he had glasses and he always had a mask on, but he had that pot mark. He was a nice guy, spoke good English. When I was in the bus, I said to him, I says, are you the guy from the mental ward when they asked you to try and get me out? He says, yeah. I says, oh, so what the hell was all that about? And he said, I don't know. Wackery night. He says, oh, Wackery night. I said, I don't know. I thought, anyway, let's forget about that. I'm on the way fucking home. But, you know, it was still a no, because I never fully knew why they put me in there.
Yeah.
Whether it was left or the right, the confusion, whatever, I would never.
But it was just a fuck up. Yeah. Because that bit's really.
So this guy was really nice and helpful, but the prison officers, they were like going, right, you're with us now. You're not with these bastards. We're going to look after you. But I genuinely, I thought, no, you're picking on the wrong guys. It really.
But the reputation, wasn't it? I think that's what it was, wasn't it? The reputation of Fuchu, wasn't it? Like, and everything.
Yeah, because they picked a woman up the year before, and they said she was really bad. Because they said to me on the plane, this is the Papillon thing. When I said, how do I look like? I said, hey, you look pretty well. Like, we picked a woman up last year. She was a mess. She was like, oh, I've never seen her like it. We've been picking up prisoners from all over the world. I've never seen her like it. I'm going, all right. Oh, yeah, I look all right, man. I'm all right. I seen him about 2 months later, or maybe 6 weeks later in Wandsworth. He didn't recognise me. I went like this, but I put weight back on, and I was knocking on the window saying, all right, mate, all right. He's going, I said, Steve from Japan. He went, no way. He said, come in. He got me a coffee. He says, fucking hell, you look well. You've been going to the gym and that. I said, no, it's been eating jam butties and feed. He said, hey, you look really bad when we pick you up. I said, you said I looked okay. He said, we said that to everyone. He said, trust me, you look fucking bad. About fucking hell, I thought, yeah. Well, like Wall said, he know how bad I look.
Yeah.
And he obviously was new before. I was a fucking fat twat I am now.
You weren't fat before you went.
No, I weren't fat before now, but you know, obviously I'm fatter now. But before I wasn't skinny, were I?
You were always big,
yeah.
You were well built, weren't you? Yeah. You weren't fucking like that when you came back.
No.
Yeah. But the thing about when I John saying special prisoner, could they give you the freedom, didn't they, the cops on the plane? And then that twatty fucking air hostess, weren't it?
So they said to us, they says, right, when...
Are we not selling all the book, though?
No. Right, so they said to us, right, what we're going to do is, once we've done all this, we're going to go upstairs, and you're in the waiting area, the last few chairs, boarding, is it boarding? Like I don't fucking know a million times. The boarding area, before you get on the plane. So we'll go there, we go on first, all the staff know what the situation is. As long as you don't drink alcohol or make any scene, you cause any scene, we'll strap you up at the back. They said, we've never had to do it before. Just enjoy the flight, act as if you would do normally. And just don't drink alcohol, just don't. I said, no worries, sound. So brilliant. I think it was a 14-hour direct flight. It's quite a long flight. And like the guys fell asleep. I was up. I was watching TV, listening to music, just buzzing out. I was really glad, thinking, oh, this is fucking brilliant. And I asked one of the older trolley dollars, or whatever. I said, is there any chance of another cup of coffee? And she looked at me, honestly looked at me like I was shit. She went, woke up the black guy, whatever. He says, excuse me, is he allowed to have, and he's like, woke up all grumpy, he's gone, what that is it? Yeah, we told you. You can do whatever you want as long as you don't drink alcohol. He's like, fuck off, you silly cow. Oh. But I thought, you stupid cow.
Yeah,
Why have you done that?
what a
Why would you be like? I was clearly.
And she
I
knew
was
what the
being
crack
nice.
was.
I was being nice. I wasn't doing anything.
Yeah.
Just asking for an extra cup of coffee.
On sub says, I think Kurt Russell should play Steve.
Yeah.
John says, be careful, lads. I don't know if Steve knows of Suzanne Buchanan. She wrote a great book on Kotai. How do you spell that? Kotai. Sold a moderate amount on Amazon. Someone unknown befriended or similar her. And it's a similar book but fictional. Hey presto, huge seller, stole her story. We don't give a flying fuck about anything like that.
We're not. I know what you're saying, but yeah,
Yeah.
we're not going to worry about things like that.
No.
Yeah.
I think what he means is self-published, I suppose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get that, but
yeah,
I know what you're saying, John. But when you can worry about everything, couldn't you? At the end of the day.
At the end of the day, I don't care. It's a book there with fucking, Steve Story, fucking Steel Walls. I don't. If I've got a fucking thing on a book,
it's our style anyway. Whatever. There's
yeah. I don't think it's suit. I don't think anybody else could rip it off neither.
No.
Because no.
Also, for example, like one of my friends, I won't say his name, but he might be writing a book about a Japanese prison eventually. His story will be nothing like mine. It'll be completely different.
Yeah.
There's the obvious things about the Japanese prison, which is strict and blah, blah, blah. But my side to it was very different to a lot of other people's. The way I got through it was different to other people's.
I mean, like I said, mistakenly sent to a fucking nut house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm sure that doesn't happen every fucking day. You know what I mean?
Well, it fucking didn't.
Yeah. And the tug of war, that was a good.
Yeah.
Yeah. That Steve's looking like one overripe mango, the soft fucker from Gary Barnett.
What?
That Steve's looking like one overripe mango, the soft fucker. Gary Barnett.
All right. No, I'm not sure.
All right. Is that, know? Steve, if you committed the crime in Japan, why were you punished by the British legal system?
Right. So what it is, they give you an option. You can stay there for the full 5 years. Full 5 years. But I think you get, in 5 years, you might get 6 months taken off or something if you don't get sent to punishment, which is highly unlikely. I don't think it'd be almost impossible to do 5 years without going to punishment. So you can do that, and then if I go back to England, you have no sentence. It's a separate thing. But through the transfer agreement, the way it works, or the way it did work, is it changes a lot. When I land in England, right, so I've got the 5 year. I do 2 years in Japan. I've got 3 years left. When I land in England, you're in the English system then. So I do half of that. So I have to do half of the 3 year. So that's why I did 3.5 years altogether. That makes sense. And this is where you used to really fuck up. For the people that come from Thailand, despite what you think, the Thais, you only stay there for about 8 years. If you get the 50 year, 100 year type thing, or you get 100 years, then you get 50 years, and it goes down to. There's a lot of people talk utter shit about Thailand and all the stories because they get out. How come you got out and roll a boat? You got 100 years, are you going to die? Yeah, no, but yeah, no, because basically they bullshit. So you'll do maybe the worst 8 years in Japan, but say you've still got another 20 years, you've got to do half of that.
Yeah.
You're doing a 20-year sentence.
Yeah.
But I think they've stopped that now. To reevaluate. That's a British system. If you go to America, like my mate in the boat, whatever I forget what it's called in the boat, but when he got to England, because he had a similar sentence, he just got freed because he had like a fairly small amount.
Yeah.
So it's all relative to what your country is. Everyone is completely different. And a lot of, honestly, Britain is the best one going. A lot of the countries like Canada and
what do you mean?
New Zealand, like the embassies, they don't go fuck you.
British embassies it goes.
Yeah, you got caught smuggling drugs in another country. Tough shit. We can deal with it. See you later. Yeah,
because we have a fantastic name, don't we, for the representative of which we'll not tell you about his name. It's not what his name, but it's a fucking ace name that we've given him.
But they were really good. The embassy were really good.
That's different because that is different. Because the embassy were really good to Steve with the information, but the information, this was really fucking annoying that I didn't know till later on. I was being told different than what they were telling Steve, because Steve was getting it like this is what happened, this is what happened.
Come see me every 3 months.
Yeah, and Steve was sending letters back saying, I hope to be out for hopefully Christmas or something like this, and I'm getting information from the embassy on this side saying no, he won't. He'll have to do the full time.
Before the World Cup, it was. Before just so people can picture what time it was. It was round about the time of the World Cup in Africa and all that.
Vuvuzela.
That's when I was getting out of prison.
Yeah.
So maybe you can relate to that.
So Steve was sending me letters saying, it's all this and all. He wasn't saying anything. And he never said anything about how bad he was or anything like that. I don't think you did that to anybody, did you, when you sent letters back, did you? And
no, they used to scrutinize every letter.
Yeah. But he kept saying, I hope to be back for this. And I was getting information from this end saying, look, saying he won't be back. He won't get back. He has to do the full term. And I'm like, well, somebody has to go and tell him. I said, because I know Steve, and he's open, because Steve always puts a positive on everything, and he's going to be heading towards this. I'll get out for this, and then it's not going to happen, and then he's going to go fucking mad, and it's not going to Steve. It's not going to work well over in Japan. Steve going fucking mental. Like somebody needs to fucking tell him. Turns out he was getting the right information, and I was getting all the wrong information. Thankfully. But I mean, I was throwing eppies here, thinking somebody needs to fucking tell him. Somebody needs to sit and tell him. I even said, I'll go. I said, send me over and I'll go. And I'd say, look, Steve, you've got to stop this, that you're going to get out. You're not going to get out. You've got to fucking face it. Because I wanted him to have the facts. I wanted him to be, because I know what he's like. He's always positive on everything. Right. I'm in the shit. I'm going for Christmas and all this. And then Christmas turns up. And he's not going out, and then like situations happened, didn't they? And, when you were leaving, weren't they, because of the fucking what's it called, Iceland?
Fucking thing.
Yeah, fucking Iceland and all that. So they were brilliant for him, but over here, for giving me the fucking dickheads over here were giving me fucking shit information, which is really fucking winding me up. And I didn't find out until he got back. I know, yeah. Well, I'm reliving it again, aren't I? I didn't find out until he got back. I'm thinking, what's all this? No, this is what it was like. And obviously he was back. Wankers! So right then. We'll wind that up now. So
have a good Saturday.
Have a good Saturday. So we're still working on the book. I'll get this over to, what was it called? Chasing the Dragon.
Yeah. We will do another one. We're not stopping doing it.
We're not going to get beat by the Nazis.
Doing it. We'll still have a laugh.
Yeah.
We're not. The only reason we'll stop doing this is when we don't enjoy it.
No, yeah. But I mean, we can do Saturdays, though, can't we? We keep doing Saturdays.
It depends on yeah.
No, as long as we're not doing it. Yeah. But I mean,
it's the same as usual. Right.
Don't like that. You always like that when you've had a drink.
See you later.
It's always like that when he's had a drink.
And he's having a drink. We're going to watch this now. I'm looking forward to watching it.
What?
Banged Up Abroad.
It's bloody 20 to 11. Fuck off.